So meanwhile on a completely different camera, the battery's gone on the other camera. So one of the reasons I've not done the videos, to tell you the truth, because the other camcorder, the JVC which you use, they'll get through the mains cable. So where were we before I was so rudely interrupted? Right, I'll do this the second pass again. I can actually see better. It's got a better viewfinder than this camera. There we go. So I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. Don't want to cause any damage. Across the jawline, up the throat. What's that looking like? The other problem is I'm not shaving in front of the mirror, so it's a bit problematic. And then finally we're going to still go back across the growth again, because it was so grizzly. It's there's still loads there. Okay, so we're going to do the final pass, and this is the one where we take the most time. And what's happening down your neck of the woods? What's happening in Britain? It's cold, it's wet, it's not, you know, we've had a few bits and bobs, we've had a few storms down south and a bit of wind, but we haven't had any snow to talk about. And we're in the middle of getting kicked to death by a Conservative Lib Dem coalition government. I know people don't like me going on about politics. I don't know, Michael Smith thinks I'm some sort of revolutionary, which I'm not. And we've got a government that seems to want to blame the poorest people in society for what the bankers done. And I can't really figure out why. And we've got an opposition party, the Labour Party, who were supposed to be on the side of the working classes, who suddenly decided that really, because the working classes don't tend to vote as much, or just tend to vote Labour whatever happens, that they don't really need to concentrate on them. So there's a feeling with a lot of people that I know that we're being taken for granted. And unfortunately some of them are talking about voting for something called UKIP, the United Kingdom Independence Party, which is a real bunch of hoo-ha's really. It's a bit like the American Tea Party, I think. They're very popularist, and they base a lot of their popularity, their policies on their bashing immigrants, actually saying that immigrants are just scroungers and things like that. So, there we go. And for some unknown reason, Labour Party supporters want to go to those. Let's have a look at the palm olive that we put out before. So that's the palm olive. You can see it's a lot creamier and denser than it was before. It's not as bubbly. Can you see? How close is that? Right, so there you go. So let's wash some of that off. Let's get some cold water and finish off by just giving myself, wash off all this soap with some cold water. Don't need to shave at night as well, so this is a bit of shock to the system. So let's clean everything off. Just check how smooth it is. Okay, let's have a good old look. That's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that sharp blade, and I might actually start using them a bit more. Okay, so there we are. That's the first bit. So we're going to finish off as well with some Alpa clove, which is that one there. It has a very dentisty medicinal smell. Lovely. Should finish things off really nicely. Rub it into both hands and rub those into the face. Work it in. The circulation going. Get all those little cuts sealed. And then I like to rub it all over. And then finally, we're going to finish off with some of the famous Tibet moisturising cream. Again, it's got a nice herby smell. If you look at the label, it's made in Pakistan. Rub that into the hands, get it nice and even, and then start rubbing it into the face. And I feel 1000% better than I did 15 minutes ago. And hopefully I'll get up nice and early tomorrow. Okay, so that's nearly over now. Just making sure my dog's not doing anything nasty to me. My name's Faragher. This has been The Big Shave. You've been watching it. I have a shop on eBay, which is there. So you buy some of these products on eBay. You can email me here, ask me any questions. Oh, look how cold it is. And finally, what else is there? Oh yeah, there's the Big Shave Facebook group there. Join it. Enjoy the banter. You can talk about shaving. You can ask any question you want. There's over 1,200 people out there who will answer your question. People do shaves of the day and leave the bits and pieces and pictures of what they've used. And it's all good fun. And it makes you feel better. Improves your skin quality. Improves your outlook on life. Especially if you get up in the morning and get shaved and everything, which I'm going to do. I'm actually going to get shaved tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry about the break in transmission. It's the end of part 2 of the Big Shave. Goodbye from me, Steve Faragher.